so now we're hopping right into it. Initially, the very first thing that you need to do before you do anything else, before you build your email list, before you, you do anything, is identify the niche. Identify a product that you can market. But not just a product. It's important to identify niches that are sustainable, that you can continue to market to those. Because while you could build these email lists, it takes literally no effort at all on your part whatsoever. You literally just let the software run, and I'll be doing this whole step-by-step process with you throughout this course, so you see me do it, so you can do it, so you can better implement it. We're going to run through the entire process, but first and foremost, you want to identify a niche, a type of category of products that you can market to. And it's important to pick good ones that are sustainable, like I said, because while you can build those email lists and it takes no effort, like I said, it would just behoove you to pick a product category or a niche that you can market. Sorry, dropped my mic almost. That you can market multiple products to, because it makes no sense essentially to generate an email list of 10,000 people or 50,000 people or whatever you want to go, and then only be able to market them one product. What are you going to sell them afterwards? Where's that email going to list? Email list going to go? Are you just going to throw it out? So it just makes sense to pick a niche while you're here, and that's why we do this first, so that A, you know what to target, and B, you can kind of identify good niches that are profitable over time. You want to be able to market these people multiple things, and that goes back into the retargeting later, because the first campaign that you send out, there's two ways to do it, and I'm going to go through it, but initially just to give you an overview. You can either send out a freebie on your first campaign to get people more interested in you, and what that's going to do is that will increase your open rates, your click-through rates, your all that stuff. It will help increase your bounce rate or decrease your bounce rates later. But more importantly, doing that will also increase those people's trust in you. They'll pay attention to what you have to say later on. But more importantly, it will help you retarget better, so that you can really send all the people that you want. After you've built trust, what you really want to sell them, and then you can continue to really sell them. So not only we're going to build an extremely long, semi-targeted email list initially, we're going to hone that down and remarket back to those people once we figure out, A, which ones are completely legitimate, and B, which ones are responsive, click through, open, and all that stuff. So that's very important. But like I said, very first thing, let's jump right in and pick the niche. So you can pick a niche on literally, there's a million different things that you can market. Anything. This is a great site, obviously, ClickBank. If you don't know what ClickBank is, it's basically a digital hub of products, like digital products, like I said, where you can get affiliate links for. You can create an account. I have one, I log in. You can also do OfferVault's a great one. There's a lot of paper leads on OfferVault, paper actions, so you don't necessarily have to get people to buy. You can literally just get them to opt in, and all those forms are, a lot of them are already, created for you, that you can literally just throw the HTML in your email. All this is very simple stuff. There's also Rakuten. There's also Amazon affiliates. There's a million of these. They're all great. You just need something to market. You just need to pick a niche that you can market to. So I'm going to use ClickBank as an example, but just to give you two examples, because like I said, I have been marketing FBA stuff, Amazon, private label stuff, Amazon retail arbitrage stuff. These are two that I've been big on. These aren't my major earners yet, and I haven't even marketed them yet, but I will in the future. And it just kind of gives you an idea, because Amazon is so good of a niche, because A, the people, there's so many things to market them. B, I wouldn't necessarily say that they're desperate, but that's an important factor. You want them to be, to have money to make purchases and kind of be in that desperate feeling, essentially. And, people in that niche are willing to spend money over time to, continue to better their products. So these are two things that I market, just over time. You might also see affiliate links for these in some of my courses, in some of my YouTube videos, and some of, my other, blog posts and stuff like that, literally all over. I market these because I believe in them. I actually use them myself. Jungle Scout, you can't identify a product, on Amazon, for private labeling, without a great product, identifying service, and this is the best one out there in my opinion. And Keyword Inspector obviously is phenomenal too. We won't get too in depth with these. I just wanted to show you these. These are basically examples of things that you can market, and get affiliate links that are, outside of the that are individual programs, and you can find stuff like that anywhere. You can literally just Google it. 9 times out of 10, if you Google something and just put affiliate program after it, you'll find an affiliate link for it that you can, or an affiliate, thing that you can apply to, and you'll get that affiliate link. So if you really, really believe in something, that helps. It really, really helps when you're selling it and you're marketing to people, because you already believe in it and you use it yourself. So that's what I do. I use those myself. But just to kind of hop into it, we're going to X out of all these other ones. Like I said, OfferVault's a great one. Rakuten's a great one. Amazon Associates is a great one. But ClickBank's probably one of the best. The great thing about ClickBank is digital products, so you get high commissions on those products, because those people and the sellers don't have to manufacture it. They don't have to pay the cost of production and all that stuff. So it doesn't cost them anything to pay you a commission when you sell their product. So ClickBank's a great one. Digital products are a great one. But literally anything's phenomenal if you find the right niche. So let's just kind of go through a couple examples and pick products that might be good. Literally, it's just subjective to your opinion. So I kind of stay away from politics usually. Let's go through the age-old ones. Health and fitness is obviously a great niche to pick from, because people in health and fitness are they're desperate. They want more than anything to improve their body, and they're willing to spend their money. Obviously, you can take advantage of that. Cooking's sometimes a good one, because you can market them so many different things. Let's see. Games, would that be a good one? Probably not. Because with games, you might think it's a good one initially, but the majority of people that play games are younger. They have parents, or they haven't necessarily launched in the world 100%, and they probably don't have a good amount of money to spend. And if they're younger, or they're kids, because most of the people that play games, not everybody obviously, and some people make a living playing games. I'm not hating on it or anything like that. I played games probably up until 3-4 years ago, but the majority of people are younger kids that are going to have to get permission from their parents, or get their mom's credit card or something like that. It's just another barrier to entry you probably want to stay away from. So just use your mind. Another good, travel might be a good one, because you can market them so many different things. But let's go into health and fitness, because that's something I know a lot about. Let's just look some of these things. So this is a phenomenal one. You could pick this. A lot of people pick this, and you can the great thing about ClickBank is you kind of look through them and see their rates. I'm not signed in, obviously, but the rates of success that these people have, how many people are actually marketing these products initially. But let's just assume that you went with this. I'm gonna choose FBA in this course, because I'm actually gonna build a list myself and then market to it. But I just wanted to show you kind of how to pick products. You want to identify a niche that has people that are desperate. Fitness would be a great one, because there's a lot of people, anybody looking for something fitness related is desperate, and they want to improve, and they have money to spend, and they're willing to spend it. And more importantly, you want to pick something that has multiple things to market to, because you don't want to tax your whole email list on one product. You want to be able to sell and then resell to them in the weeks and months later, so you can continue to earn commissions on that email list, not just one time. So it's very, very simple. If you have any questions, obviously feel free to ask me. You can shoot me an email at Brian, that's Brian with a Y, at bgmediainnovation.com, and I'd love to help you. You could also feel free to message me on Udemy, or drop a question on this actual course, so that future students can see the question and it might help them out. In the next one, we're going to jump right into the actual software, now that we've identified our niche, and we'll let the software start running, and here comes the fun stuff, guys.